everyone would be back from Namek. However, Goku wouldn't go to Yardrat in this timeline, so he'd never learn instant transmission. Besides that, everyone is quite stronger in this timeline, especially Vegeta. Vegeta and Kakarot both trained with each other. Kakarot was of course stronger since he was stronger before he became Super Saiyan, but Vegeta was quickly closing the gap. As they trained voraciously, they became stronger and even somewhat close. As the spaceship landed, Trunks would tell him all about the androids, but he'd leave out the fact that, he's the son of Vegeta. Only Goku knows that. And Piccolo, since Piccolo is, cool. And it'd be wished back. So, Trunks would walk off, but then he would realize something. Piccolo never fused with Nail. That could change some things. He needed to make sure Piccolo was strong. Even if he wasn't a Super Saiyan, he was still a warrior they could use. He would go to Piccolo and say, hey, could you wish to fuse with Nail? Why would I wish for that? Just trust me. I may have told him to let you do it. It's for the good of the timeline. Piccolo would sigh to get the Dragon Balls and wish to fuse with Nail. So, don't worry. Piccolo would still be strong in this scenario. As Trunks would go around talking to everyone, eventually the time machine would be fixed by Bulma. As Trunks would go over to Bulma, he would smile, ready to go back to his own time, to see what happened with the changes. Trunks would go to the future, and he would end up going to the wrong... Nah, just kidding. He went to the right timeline this time. As he would look around, he would take a big sigh of relief, thankful that he went to the right time. As he got out of the machine, he would start to look around. As well, it seemed everything was still destroyed, so two things happened. One, they either failed to take the androids out, or two, if he changes the past, it doesn't change the future. He did everything for nothing. Both outcomes are, well, not favorable. He would go to Bulma and tell her everything and say, did any of that happen? Bulma would look and say, no, I don't remember any of it. Trunks would sigh and say, so it didn't happen. If I go back and change the past, nothing happens here. We did all this for nothing, Mom, he would say as he looked down and sighed. Trunks felt defeated. He felt like nothing he did could ever work. But then Bulma looked at him and said, hey, don't feel that way. We can do this. You have to believe in yourself. Trunks would nod and say, yeah, you're right. We can do this. Trunks would then smile, as he felt like he could do this. He could save the day. Even if you save one timeline, I feel comfortable knowing that androids don't live in it. Trunks would say, yeah. And once we do, I can bring back Goku and Vegeta, and we could take out these androids here. He would smirk as Bulma would smirk too. Meanwhile, a few years would pass, just like in canon, as everything would happen normally until future Trunks would arrive. But as he arrived, he was horrified not to find one android, but four. As Trunks flew down, he saw Dr. Gero, Android 17, 18, and a weird one he didn't even recognize. It was white and fat. Trunks would say, What are you? Dr. Gero would look and say, when you came back too far, Trunks, I saw you and I heard you talk about 17 and 18, and I realized that they kill me. So I decided to research how to manipulate someone's brain, how to mind control them. I researched key techniques, technology, Buddhist tricks, Christian ideology, and all kinds of sources from different religions, and different gods and deities, and even pagan magic. And eventually I found it. A way to control someone's mind. They are completely loyal to me. Now it's 17, 18. Under my control, I shall rule this world. At first, I just wanted to get revenge on Goku. But once I realized he died to a virus, not even me, it made me think. And I realized something. Why not take over the world and turn it into a utopia? Make a new empire throughout the universe. But before I do that, I must get rid of all of you to revenge the Red Ribbon Army. Trunks would say, you're insane, as he charged at him, but suddenly a big red head would appear in front of him and kick Trunks far away. He would say, relax, I do not want to kill you, I just want to kill Goku. However, if you get in my way, I will. Trunks would say, shut up, you machines, you evil bastards, he would say as he transformed to a Super Saiyan and flew in. Goku was fighting, but suddenly he would fall down and scream in pain because of the heart virus. As Trunks flew in his Super Saiyan form, Android 16 would simply punch Trunks and him flying away, as Dr. Gero laughed even more. But to be honest with you, even though avenging the Red Ribbon Army is a great idea, that's not why I'm doing this. You see, you all did something to me. Something that no parent should suffer. Goku, you killed my son. When you blew up all those bases without caring who you killed my dear boy. I was ready to give up on all of this, to start a new life, but you drove me back into it. It's your fault this happened. It's your fault. Your friends will die. Goku looked up, and as he was coughing up blood because of the heart virus, he would then say, sorry. Dr. Gero didn't expect this, but he just said, kill him, now. Android 17 was going to do it, but then 16 flew in and stopped 17. This made Trunks realize something. 16 wasn't fully under Dr. Gero's control. He just wanted to kill Goku. Maybe he can use that to his advantage. 16 said, it's my kill. 17 is about to fight him, but then Dr. Gero said, stop 17. Let him kill him. He started to sweat. As then Trunks said, hey, why are you doing this, 16? Think about it. If you kill him now, the virus did most of the work. You're just finishing off what the virus started. Wouldn't it be better just to kill him when he's at his strength? When he's at his strongest? 16 would look at Trunks and say, as he would start to think about it. Dr. Gero began to shake. If 16 fought against them, they might stand a chance. He would be on guard, as he would order 17 and 18 to surround 16. But this left him wide open, as Trunks charged right towards Dr. Gero and picked him up by the neck and began to choke him. Ha! You left yourself wide open. As Android Trunks would start to choke Dr. Gero. It's over, Gero. As Android 19 would charge in, suddenly, Vegeta would fly and kick him out of the way, but suddenly, 17 and 18 and 16 didn't even care Dr. Gero was getting choked. Trunks was confused. He thought 17 and 18 were mindless puppets now, but shouldn't they care if their masters? Suddenly, Dr. Gero would grab Trunks' neck and start to take his energy. As he started to choke himself, Dr. Gero laughed. I wanted you to come in after me, Trunks. I wanted to be able to defend myself without wasting one of the androids to protect me. I'll admit it, I'm the weakest among them. I focused on them so much, it was hard to give me any power. However, once I have all of your power, I'll have enough to defend myself, and since they're loyal, that's all that matters. I'll be honest, I was scared of my own creations after I heard what happened to me in your timeline. I put the pieces together and realized I must have died. However, it doesn't matter, 'cause you're gonna die, Trunks. All you did was ensure my victory by going back in time. As he started to suck away Trunks' energy, Vegeta would charge at him, but 17 and 18 would go after him. 18 would kick him, breaking his arm. But Vegeta didn't care. He had to save his son. He used the Ki Blast to launch him forward and headbutt Dr. Gero, launched him out of the way. As Dr. Gero said, damn it, Vegeta! You'll pay for this! Trunks was ready to fight, but Vegeta said, get out of here. What? I said get out of here, boy! I can handle it! I am the Prince of all Saiyans, trust me! Vegeta would fly in, but even with his ego, he knew he couldn't handle it. He was trying to save his son. Suddenly, Kami would fly down. As Dr. Gero would look, you old bastard, what do you want? You're old and useless. Even I could defeat you just by blinking. Kami would look at Piccolo and say it's time. Piccolo and Kami would then fuse as the earth shook. But then Dr. Gero smirked. I doubt you're powerful enough to defeat us. 17, take care of him. Piccolo and 17 would start to battle, as Vegeta and Trunks would turn Super Saiyan and fight on. Vegeta kept demanding that Trunks leave, as Goku coughed up blood and laid on the floor dying. Piccolo, Vegeta, and Trunks were our only hope. However, Vegeta couldn't fight on forever. 18 was against him. And well, even though Vegeta put up one hell of a fight, 18 would crush him, as her hand went straight through his stomach and ripped out his heart. Trunks watched his dad die as he fell to the floor. Dr. Gero would walk up to him. How does it feel, boy, to know it's your fault this happened? Don't worry. This timeline won't be destroyed like yours. I'll build a functioning society. The Red Ribbon Army will rise again, and we will control everything. And I will be the king, emperor of Red Ribbon. As Trunks looked at him and said, No, you won't. My teacher, my dad again, over and over again. People die to you. I won't let this stand. As tears went through his eyes, he began to yell and scream. As shocks of electricity went through his head, as suddenly he transformed into a Super Saiyan 2. As Trunks transformed to a Super Saiyan 2, all of the androids began to attack him, but he sent a wave of energy that destroyed them all. Except for Dr. Gero, who fell to the floor and began to back up. No, please don't do this. Trunks said, It's too late for that, as he cut Dr. Gero in half. Dr. Gero fell down, as Trunks would then leave with the rest of them. He would cry having his father die. But it seemed like he was defeated until he started to crawl. Even cut in half, he was able to survive. If he can just get back to his lab, he can rebuild his body, and he could start again with new androids. It'll take years, but he's patient, and he'll play the long game. But then, Nappa would show up. I was waiting, pretending not to be here, to prepare a time to strike. I can't believe you forgot about me. I guess you're not that smart after all, Doctor. He looked up and said, I thought you just ran away because how strong I was. Huh. It seems like you aren't a coward after all. Nappa would then pick him up and rip off his head. As Dr. Gero would look at him, without a body, he would still be able to talk. He would still be alive. Nappa then had an idea. I'll leave you here. You'll be ahead forever. That'll be your punishment for causing so much destruction in 2 timelines. He left Dr. Gero there, just ahead in the grass. Dr. Gero felt like he was defeated. It was all over, but then he saw someone walk up to him, some weird bug man. But then he remembered that was going to be one of his projects. He said this, Don't worry, we'll make a great team. And that is going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this video so far down in the comments below. Love you all. Peace out.